Live from downtown Bakersfield, 23 ABC News Midday starts now.
We are just days away from the 100th Veterans Day, where millions will honor those who have fought for our country. This morning, dozens coming out for the monthly Honor Flight breakfast, taking place right here in Bakersfield. This was the scene this morning at the American Legion in downtown Bakersfield. A jam-packed house as veterans from all branches of the military were on hand, being given free breakfast as a small thank you for their service. Volunteers, including a handful from 23 ABC, on hand to do their part to thank our veterans. Officials with Honor Flight Kern County saying this was one of the biggest turnouts for the event they've ever had. And with Veterans Day taking place on Monday, that means we're going to have our own big parade right here in Bakersfield. But that also means there are some road closures to be aware of. The Veterans Day parade will be shutting down several roads in the downtown area, as you can see here, beginning on Monday. The most affected area will be from F Street to Q Street between 19th and 23rd Street. The parade will be from 10 a.m. until noon, but you can expect the roadways to be closed from 8:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. CSUB is hosting its second annual Veterans Day celebration a few days before the holiday. That event just getting underway moments ago. The gathering will connect the military community with resources. There's also going to be a free lunch and fun activities like an obstacle course and the landing of a Black Hawk helicopter. Multiple speakers are set to speak at this event, including State Senator Shannon Grove and Kern County Veterans Service Department Director Joshua Dannins. The event just getting started, and it's going on until 1 o'clock at Runner Park on the CSUB campus. The community invited and admission is free. And Bakersfield College set to host former Master Sergeant Jason Beardsley today as part of the school's Distinguished Speaker Series. Beardsley has 22 years of experience with the U.S. military, recently leaving the government after 15 years with the Army Special Operations and Joint Special Operations. He'll be speaking at 2 p.m. at the Levin Center on BC's campus, and the speech will be live casted to the Delano campus as well. So great to see all of the events going on for Veterans Day, but would you expect anything less from Kern County? No.
So nice to see them all honored, and we have perfect weather today, tomorrow, right on into the weekend, and Veterans Day itself. So with these calm, clear conditions, it's the high pressure that's in control. This time of year, you start to hear parts of the country talking about a wintry mix. That's not happening anywhere close to us. All of that cold air is well off to the east. The storms are following that cold front. Here at home, it's warmer weather that's gripping the state. So with that, moderate air quality today in the forecast. Not bad, but we're still trying to spare the air, so there's no burning unless you have a registered device. As we talk about temperatures there, the 70s for the heart of Bakersfield and Taft, but keep in mind it's not lunchtime yet, and these are typically our highs for the day, and we're already hitting them now. So as we keep on building, you're going to see those low 80s for several hours early this afternoon. By 5 p.m. it's getting dark, so the 70s are back and falling to the 60s for much of your evening ahead. We'll take a look to your weekend and that Veterans Day forecast coming up.
The city of Ridgecrest was hit with another earthquake this morning, months after massive quakes shook the region. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, Ridgecrest was hit with a magnitude 3.5 earthquake just after 4:30 this morning. That quake came nearly 2 hours after a 2.9 hit neighboring Searles Valley. Of course, it was just in July that the area was hit with a 6.4 and a 7.1 magnitude earthquake. It doesn't appear there's been any damage or any injuries from this morning's quakes. Community members poured into city council chambers Wednesday to voice their opinions on the proposed new homeless shelter in southeast Bakersfield. Many at the meeting voicing their concerns about the size of the proposed shelter, but also the process of choosing East Brundage as the location for the shelter. The council passed a motion to delay a decision and ask city staff to complete a cost-benefit analysis of different potential properties and also to reach out to communities for input. Councilman Willie Rivera spoke out about the communication between the council and members of the community.
We have gotten to the point now where we have convinced ourselves that that's the only place that works. We never had a conversation with all of you, with anybody else about what worked somewhere else. I want to have that conversation. That needs to happen.
That vote to delay action on a letter of intent was unanimous on the proposed purchase of the Calcott property, minus Councilwoman Jackie Sullivan. As of now, they're scheduled to take up the issue again January 22nd. Well, it's almost lunchtime, and there's a way you can get some food and honor the life of a Bakersfield native taken away at a young age. The family of Braden is holding a special drive-through lunch fundraiser honoring the one-year anniversary of his passing. The fundraiser held by the family features burgers and more for only $10. The Burgers for Braden drive-through will be held at Houchin Community Blood Bank on Bolthouse Drive from 11:30 a.m. until 1 p.m. The event benefiting the nonprofit called Nobody Fights Alone. For pre-orders of 5 or more meals, the family asks that you text ahead of time to 661-809-8615. Happening now, you have the chance to get your flu shot for free. Dignity Health Memorial Hospital hosting their free drive-through clinic happening right now until 2 p.m. at Memorial Hospital on 34th Street. The drive-through will take place in the Ronald McDonald House parking lot. That's going to be on the east side of the hospital campus. The community is invited to attend the open house mixer for Health and Wellness Cafe at the campus of the Comprehensive Blood and Cancer Center. 23 ABC's Daniela Garrido shares the mission behind this cafe that's beyond just serving food.
So now our pan is hot. We're going to drop our vegetables.
It's surprising. You're looking here, you come to visit us at a cancer facility where we're taking care of people who are, getting chemotherapy and radiation therapy and a variety of things like that. And then in the middle of all of that is this little place which is a cafe. And you wonder, what's this cafe doing here?
At the Health and Wellness Cafe, food is medicine.
The mission of the cafe is not just come and have a meal here. The mission of the cafe is how can you change your lifestyle, eat the right way, select the right foods, and increase your longevity, put us out of business, and put other doctors out of business, and continue to live a good, healthy life.
The cafe says their menu is focused on addressing the 3 major health concerns in the county: cancer, heart disease, and diabetes.
But then we have colon cancer, breast cancer, uterine cancer. All of these cancers have a nutritional connection.
The menu uses organic products in balanced proportions, even giving employees of the Cancer Center a free meal every day.
The cafe is a not-for-profit entity, so it's not interested in making money. It just is interested in changing the community, in the way they eat, in the way they live.
Beside offering healthy meals every day, the cafe also has a 10-day detox program to help the community discover the foods that work for them beyond their menu.
The principle is take the allergens out for 10 days and then slowly introduce one at a time, so then people know, depending on how they feel, whether they are sensitive to that particular food or not.
So this dish is really simple, easy, and healthy.
That was 23 ABC's Daniela Garrido. This weekend, you'll have the chance to help the Dress for Success organization while adding a little bit of bling to your wardrobe. Tomorrow, a Dress for Success is changing things up a little bit, getting a little fancier with a VIP event. They're going to have brand new and gently used designer dresses, bags, and shoes for sale. Formal wear that's typically not for sale. Organizers say it's an opportunity to get your holiday, formal, and prom wear a little bit early. It's $25 a ticket for this sale. It includes champagne, appetizers, and valet parking. It's happening from 6 to 8 o'clock at 1416 17th Street. All of the proceeds benefit Dress for Success Bakersfield.